look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
11, again.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 22-yard line.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
All right, let's go.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
On red.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
24.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, hey, check that. Hey,
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. 2nd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
1st and 10.
Red on red. Red.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
That's the end
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Hey, here we go.
Here comes Etienne running to the left. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Grant Delpit up to make the play. Second and 7.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
To throw is Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Here's 3rd and 7.
30 left. Hot.
To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Let's go now.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Here we go, set. Go, Lee, go.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
Let's go.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Passes kick is good. And the Browns are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Jaguars 7, Browns 3.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Second and a yard. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. Finding space at the 15. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. He is in. Touchdown, Browns. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, go, Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He will find Thomas.
Let's go.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, sir.
Throwing is Lawrence. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really... They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Sink right. Here we go,
Lawrence now. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Back to throw. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll run on 2nd down. He's beyond midfield to the 45. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. An even 40 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Makes the score from 17. Jaguars 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards down the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Red on red.
2nd down and 8. Here's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this.
go, let's go. Hey, hey.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. It's hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence.
And that'll be batted down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball
11.
and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Take right open. 13, Lou. There goes
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This drive will start on the ground.
At this stage in great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Going up top. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Kone Wanwu now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
High throw, but it's reeled in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
All right, let's go. Check, Panther. Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54.
Now a handoff. ETN. He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way home. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
They bring Judy in motion. To the ground, a first down run. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
24. Here we go.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Hey, run! Silver.
Once again, it's ETN. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for our Jaguars. 1st down.
Lawrence. On the draw, it's ETN. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Red on red.
To throw is Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Hey, Lion!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to have the Jaguars' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. To throw is Lawrence. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Hey, kill! Here we go.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2.
23.
They'll drop to throw. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Browns are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They bounced back from the loss last week really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Jacksonville, good night, everyone.